All right. My stream's always glitchy every time I try to set it up, man. How are you doing, guys? By the way, sorry. I just had to set it up to get on right now. We're on this current fight. I don't have any bets on this fight, but... Oh, hey, Glover, how you going, man? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It was pretty unfortunate that that last bet, like the third leg didn't cash in the end. They ended up going the distance, even though the amount of submissions that Emma's was going for. And then AO8 Custom says, who you got, boss? I've actually got Tulio to win this one, but I think CLD is a pretty good underdog to pick, so I wouldn't be surprised if he won this one either. So I'm like just leaning towards Tulio, but I haven't been fully convinced though. I do think he's good, but CLD is very difficult to deal with. Hayden Glover says the subscribes better the week, man. It's alright. It was just unfortunate, you know? Don't stress about it. It was very close though. Like it was very close. It's just unfortunate. AO8 says Marco isn't tested. Who has he fought? He hasn't fought that many good people, but I think it's because he beat Yusri Belgarui, I believe. And then now that Yusri has beaten Azmat Bakoyev, people are thinking that, oh, well, the wins aged very well now. And that's probably one of his best wins that he's got. But he is good. He is very good. And the thing about Marco Tulio is that he's got a lot of volume. 808. Yep, who's this guy fight? And then Hayden Glover says, your bet's been pretty solid so far. Yeah, they've actually been pretty decent so far. I think I've made back, like, I've got like 10 something units on this card. I think I've got like 6 or 7 units cashed right now. And I really have a lot of units more so on this main card. So it's been pretty good, man. I put a large bet on Hockett and Jim Ennis to not go past the first round. So 808 says Yusri is a kickboxer. Yeah, yeah. But it was because he looked so good on the feet in that fight. And Voice of Reason says, what's up, mate? Did you catch the prelims? I did go back and watch them. Don't worry. The only thing I didn't get to watch fully was the Ricky Simone fight with Raoni Barcelos. And I know that he lost that, so I'm pretty sad about that. But Hayden Glover says, about to throw some burgers on the grill to have for the main card. Catch you in a bit, bro. Good luck with the rest of your bets. Take care, man. Have a good one. That sounds pretty good, honestly. And Simone ruined some bets for sure, yeah. I heard people talking about it afterwards, saying that he didn't look very good, but I'll need to go watch it myself. That was the only fight that I haven't seen fully. I knew Jacqueline Cavalcanti was going to get a decision win. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that. And then I went back and saw a bunch of finishes. I didn't think Zach Reese was going to look that bad in the first round, by the way. Oh my god, guys. I'm getting distracted. The fight's about to start in about 1 millisecond. And I need to put this clock on. Wait, this is the timer's there? There we go. Alright, fight's on, guys. And would you believe Duncan is not fighting Duncan, so I've got to fix that as well. There we go. Alright, we're perfectly synced. And then Voice of Reason says, I've got Tulio here. I've been watching him since LFA. Yeah, he's quite good. I had been talking about Tulio for a little bit as well, but I just need to see how he does against higher level competition now. But he's looked quite good. By the way, if you want to know a fun fact about Marco Tulio, guys, because of the research I've done, if you go have a look, I believe he was like his second fight that he's ever fought. He fought a guy named, I think it was like Tulio Marcos or something like that. So his name is Marco Tulio, and he's fought a guy named Tulio Marcos. I just thought that was pretty funny to mention. I remember seeing something like that. If you go check his record, pretty sure that's there. Oh, geez, what a takedown for Marco Tulio here. I did think he might use the grappling, but... Oh, man. So that spinning elbow did that much damage to Marco Tulio there. Man, they're going at it right now. You know, they're talking right now about CLD's pressure and that he doesn't usually pressure this hard, which is 100% true. I don't usually see that, but he's going at it for Marco Tulio here. But what I was saying before is I didn't expect Jackson McVeigh to look that good, look like he was about to finish Zachary Reese in the first round. But then he ends up kneeing Zach Reese in like the nuts, giving him time to recover, and then Zach Reese comes back, wrestles, and then submits him in the second round with the grappling. I did not expect that after, but... Oh, man. This is a high-paced fight. There's a lot of grappling here so far. He's got him pushed against the cage. Hope everyone's having a good weekend here. CLD reverses. He's clinching him against the cage now. Man, he's done so much damage to Tulio's face in this first round. Man, this is pretty crazy pace. Tulio's finally ended up on top after all this time. He's received so much damage. Voice Reason says, yeah, he's got Tulio, pretty funny. And then I took fight to not go to decision for this one, which is what Triple T says, yeah. I actually thought it might go decision, like if anyone wins, because they're both hard guys to finish in general, but looks like you might be right over me this time because they're just going at it in this fight right now. It's very high paced. Fantastic, jeez. Great first round for CLD. He's just looking so good right now. Like that elbow really did do so much damage to Marco Tulio. Very impressive so far. He's gonna work more grappling in this. Like, I can just feel it. And good stuff there, by the way. I don't know if you saw, but Israel Bonfim at weigh-in, but he was damn near passing out and shit. Yeah, I did see something like that, and he missed weight, I'm pretty sure, right? And then also, dude, if you go check the odds, he was a decent favorite, and then it went immediately fucking shot all the way down to even now. I'm pretty sure Padilla's like almost going to be overtaking him. So I think there's a good chance something with Padilla. Like the odds are just so shot down right now. Makes me very not confident in Ismail anymore, I'll be honest. Nice jab from CLD. Nice low kick for Tulio. Triple T says Padilla went from plus 175 to minus 100. Dude, I checked it as well, yeah. It was pretty ridiculous, but after seeing that, it's not that surprising. Oh man, Tulio's really going after it right now. No, I forgot to start the clock. Someone needs to tell me, please. I don't blame anyone other than myself, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Oh, CLD's really closing the distance on him, hitting him with hooks. I thought he was going to finish Tulio for a second there. But Tulio's got to do something in this round or else he's going to lose this fight. They're just sort of clinching. They look like they're having sort of a little bit of a mini rest here. They've been going pretty hard, honestly. Doesn't surprise me. Why is he grabbing the cage, though? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm looking at Voice of Reason say they really don't care if you rabbit punch the brainstem. If you're up against the fence, yeah. I think they don't care because a lot of fighters make it look like they're going around the back to punch the other side. I hate it when they do that. Oh, he was trying to get a takedown. This is such a high-paced fight right now, but they're doing a lot of clinching. Oh, nice shots from Tulio here. We've got a minute 50 left right now. Oh, spinning back fist rocks Marco Tulio really bad. Oh, and CLD knocks him out. He's out cold. He's out cold. Holy fuck. Guys, listen. What did I say in my prediction video? I said, please do not put everything you've got on Marco Tulio because CLD is really, really hard to beat. I know I picked Marco Tulio, but man, I stressed it so much. That's ridiculous. Like, what a finish from CLD there. He's out cold as well. I feel bad, man. Holy fuck. Dude. Well, a great job from Triple T. The fight's gone inside the distance. He's won his bet, but fucking hell, that was a brutal finish, man. Oh, man. Holy fucking hell. Spinning back fist. Dude. Oh my god. That finish was brutal as well. Jab, right hand, he's done. Oh my god. That's fucking insane. Triple T said I made a comment on your video that I picked CLD. I did see that, man. Good stuff. I just couldn't, like, that was the main reason why I couldn't put anything on Talio here. Just because I thought that CLD was so tough to beat. I thought this should have been even odds as well. But holy shit. Oh my god. I'm still in shock. Like, I'm looking at the... Oh my god. 808 Custom says that's what CLD fucking does, called it. Congratulations, dude, if you got some bets on him, dude. He's good. He is hard to beat. Oh my god. Holy shit. I need to sit up. Give me a second. Oh my god. Called it. You've had him in 2 parlays with him in it. Oh, as an underdog, that's pretty crazy, man. I'll put this light on. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. Jeez. Oh, he's not even in the middle. He took a lot of damage there. Oh my god. Fucking nasty KO, man. 808 Custom says repping the UK spinning stuff is the meta right now. Fucking for sure. There's been so many spinning things this year. Oh my god. Alright. Makes me happy I had no bets on it at least, but... It's fucking nasty. Oh, how you going, Jason? Hope you're doing well, dude. And then he says that was a nasty KO. It was. Dude, it was vicious, man. It was absolutely vicious. 808 Custom says, really enjoy your stuff, by the way, bro. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. A lot of the videos take a lot of time to do, honestly, so I do appreciate it whenever I hear some good feedback about it. I want to do some more stuff, but it's like I'm just struggling for time at this point. Like, I already get the videos out on the later side. But I'm going to do my best to try to, like, pump out some more stuff. Because I really do enjoy making the videos. And I enjoy, like, communicating and stuff. I really want to get this Discord out. So at least people can chat and then I can do some updates there. 808 says, you're one of the best. You do the way that you do things honestly. And I watch everyone in this space. Keep it up. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, like... I think it's probably like I probably just spend too much time on research, I'll be honest. Like, I know it sounds like a good thing, but it's like, dude, it can be so hard sometimes. Like, I sort of second guess myself so much, and then I have to, like, rewatch, like, fights. So, but I do think it helps, like, predictions in the end. Voice of Reason says, can't believe Lucas Tracy retired to Duck Larry. Appreciate it, dude. Like, oh, dude, I'm so sad. I like Lucas Tracy as well. I think he's a funny dude. I was really sad. I remember being really sad the first time he retired. But I guess it is just like, he must just burn himself out because he does upload quite a lot as well. But he doesn't need to keep taking. I would just say, like, just don't upload as regularly. Maybe like upload a video a week or something like that. And then Triple T says, Larry, who's your top 3 combat sports commentators? Oh, commentators, dude. If you're just talking UFC, like who's my favorites in man, I got to think about that. I got to turn this volume down on the live stream I'm watching. If you're just talking UFC, I think you have to have John Anik there for sure. And man, I used to really like Dan Hardy, honestly. Like when Dan Hardy was in the UFC, fuck, I used to really listen to Dan Hardy. I would say he was one of the best people to listen to. I was really sad when they let him go as well. If I could bring anyone back, it would probably be Dan Hardy, I think. I still like watching his breakdowns and stuff. And then after that, I'm actually a big fan of Paul Felder, and I think he brings a lot of like intensity when he talks as well, and I like the way he talks, but I wouldn't say he's like the best commentator, but I do like when he's talking. So Voice of Reason says, got to throw Paul Smeld on there. Oh, dude, for sure, man. I do like probably those 3 right now in the UFC. In total, I don't know. I can't remember. For some reason, off the top of my head, I can't remember that guy's name. But what's that guy that keeps saying the big kibosh over? He's like, does the commentary for One, right? That guy's Aussie as well. I like that guy. And let me read the rest of these. And then I appreciate that Voice Reason to put in the work. And then sometimes too much information makes you second guess a lot. Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. You got to understand. So basically how I do the process, right? Is I do like a little bit of like fight tape watching, right? Like a very small amount at the start, and I'll give like my initial thoughts, and like I'll put it all in like a little script thing that I have. So I'll put like my initial pick and stuff, so who I'm leaning towards. Like for example, you guys wouldn't know until afterwards, right? Or until I tell you. But I picked CLD initially to win this fight off my initial thoughts, right? So I had him down to beat Marco Tulio just because I believe that he's a very difficult dude. Then I do all this research and I start to see, and I'm just like, oh man, he's probably just going to outpace him a little bit. Maybe he's a better striker here and there and stuff. And then I ended up leaning slightly towards Marco Tulio, but I still had it in the video that I was like, okay, but don't fully push down on CLD. You know what I mean? So then sometimes it can not do good for you. Makes you second guess yourself. You know what I mean? But then again, it's like, I remember doing extra research when Benil was fighting Moicano, and I initially picked Moicano to win, and then I was like, fuck. And then I kept researching, and I was like, I changed my mind. I'm going to go with Benil now, just because I was like, I think he can outdo him just enough to win a decision, is what I said. So it can be good and bad, you know? And then Jason says, I'm excited for the Medic fight. Oh, dude, me too. This fight, I have a bad feeling now. Like, I have Ismail. I've just been doing bad on main cards. On prelims, I've been, like, almost clean sweeping almost a lot of these prelims. I did it last week, was 7-0 on the prelims. This one was, like, I only missed one fight with Ricky Simone, was the fight that I lost. And then Voice of Reason says, Moicano actually did commentary for LFA last night. He did great. Yeah, I noticed a lot of the boys do commentary for LFA. I've seen Kaya Baralho on there, Carlos Prates as well. And then Live Larry MMA says, that's the guy, huh? Oh, Live Larry. I said Live Larry MMA, man. I'm reading. What am I saying? Wait, Triple T says, that's the guy. That's the guy I like. I'm assuming we're talking about the guy that says Big Kabosh, right? My favorite commentator of all time is Aussie Michael Schiavelli, The Voice. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's him. Voice of Reason says, man, Whaley Shevchenko promo got me hyped. Whaley's aura farming up on on the mountain. Dude, I'll be honest, like I'm probably rooting for Whaley to win, but I do think I'll pick Shevchenko. Ultimately, I made the early predictions video. I had picked Jack Della Maddalena, Valentina Shevchenko, and I had picked Carlos Prates as well. I've got Carlos Prates by KO. If you guys want 3 fights there by early prediction, I do have that video on my channel as well if you guys want to watch that. If you haven't seen it, but I don't think I'm going to change my mind. Like seeing Jack Della Maddalena as a fucking plus 225 underdog still at this point when people know that it's pretty much like it should be a 50-50 odds realistically. It just feels like you have to go with him, especially since I would say a pretty safe bet is that I don't see this ever going to decision ever this fight. Like there's no way. Like it's either Jack pressures him on the feet or Islam's going to find some sort of submission. You know what I mean? I would say early on if he does get it. So it's very interesting stuff, but it's still crazy to me. I don't understand having him that big of an underdog. Voice of Reason says, Pat Miletich actually used to do commentary on LFA and he wasn't like a hype commentator, but his technical knowledge was insane. I appreciate that a lot more, I'll be honest. I think that's why I like Dan Hardy, but he was also pretty hype in some moments, but it's just like the breakdowns. Like I like listening to some more technical breakdowns and stuff. I don't know why people don't mention him as a genius of sport, yeah. That's good, like when you notice stuff like that and who you prefer, you know? And then Triple T says, definitely agree on the Miletich commentary, yeah. I also think Bus is a great commentator. I like him a lot. Like, you know, I've been watching, even recently, I've been watching some Bus Rutan videos, honestly. Oh man, I'm looking at like this video. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a lot of flooding happening in the area. Who's talking right now? Is this... That's so bad, though. Oh, it's Randy Brown. All right, let me change. Let me change this real quick. There we go. Because the fight's going to be starting soon. And then Voice of Reason says, it's Randy Brown talking about the hurricane in Jamaica. Dude, it's so sad when I see shit like that happen. Oh, man. Listen, you know how I picked Toledo, right? Edge to Toledo? I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a bad feel. I feel like if anyone fucks this up, and I've got 2 underdogs picked here, it's probably going to be Ismail in this fight. Man, that elbow of a wrong shoe was fucking nasty as well. And then Triple T says, I got Padilla, dude. At this point, I wish I could switch, you know? I'm not going to lie to you. Like, after seeing the stuff that we saw at the weigh-ins, but... I also hate rooting for the guy that misses weight as well, so... But I gotta live with my pick now. He just does not look good. Bonfim looks really bad, man, right now. Even in the promo, I feel like he doesn't look good. Pretty sure I don't have any other bets on this fight. Sometimes I do add some bets afterwards, but I'll have to go check. I always forget, man. Sheesh. It is good when these guys like accept the fight still after the weight miss, but it's always going to be something that is a negative for them, you know what I mean? And then no one remembers the weight misses, maybe except for obviously like the people that watch all the time, you know what I mean? But like out of like the majority of the fan base, no one's going to remember like this guy missed weight. I was just talking like um to myself when I was like after the card because I always still watch stuff and I was just thinking I was like I don't even know like Ismail why he loses misses weight because it's like the guy's not that big for lightweight. I thought in general he's sort of a smaller lightweight, but Voice of Reason says, man, is it better to watch the Burger King ad 20 times or just stare at the ESPN building every ad break for every card? I'm not sure, dude. I don't get any ads because I'm on Fight Pass, but well, I guess there might be like random ads that pop up during the stream, but I don't get any like crazy ad. The Triple T says the building, man. 30% of your fucking purse, man. Like, it's just so fucking much money. Like, these guys obviously aren't earning that much even right now. Like, 30% is so significant. Why would you ever want to miss weight? It's a fucking disgrace missing weight by 6 pounds like that. Can I just say? Technically 5 pounds, but because you can weigh in one over the limit. Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's fucking crazy. I'm looking at Triple T say about the odds, like, oh, the clock. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll start it in a second. All right, they're fighting now. And then Voice of Reason says that's why I'm not down with people suggesting they take fight a purse for fouls. I feel like what athlete's going to sign up for the sport where they get paid worse than other sports and lose money for fouls? Yeah, I understand. I wouldn't really agree with the fact of taking money, but dude, I definitely would have. I definitely appreciate if they take like fucking points a lot sooner for a very significant foul. You know what I mean? Especially with eye pokes because they're so devastating. Like a nut shot is bad, but it's not the worst. Like if as long as it's not a terrible one. Like when we saw Cedricus Dumas not be able to continue at all, then maybe like you don't have to take a point immediately. But for eye pokes, it's so fucking bad, man. It's so debilitating. Oh man. So the thing is with this fight, I don't know if you guys remember seeing in my predictions too much, but something I did notice is that I was like, I don't think Ismail's going to be countered too much off the back foot, just because Padilla always seems to step forward with counters or step forward in general to throw shots. So if Ismail gets rocked or knocked out, it's because Padilla stepped forward into something. I don't think he's going to knock him out while Ismail's pressuring him back towards the fence, if that makes sense. Like, we're not going to see, like, a Dominic Reyes, like, over the top fucking left hand. Like he did against Nikita Krylov or something. Nice shots from Ismail here. Nice low calf kick there. Did quite a bit of... It's wobbling a few people today. Nice body shots from Ismail. Oh, there was a spinning elbow there. Oh, Ismail sort of reversed him there. Tried to dump him on the ground, but... They're saying taco in the crowd, you know? Ready halfway. Triple T says the Herb Dean interview was crazy. He said retired fighters said the fouls were on purpose, man. Dude, I've been saying it. I've been saying it for a while, man. I don't know, do you remember the video I made on, it was on Derek Lewis? Because Derek was talking about how, like, fuck it, like, I'll just foul him anyway. Because they're not going to take a point, right? I don't know if you've seen that. I can't remember now because it was a while ago, but I made that video as a point because I was like, these guys can just do it. You know what I mean? Like, they can just fucking do it. And no one's going to stop them if they're not going to get punished. You know what I mean? For it. And it really does frustrate me, man. You got to understand, one of my first videos ever on this channel, I think it was my second ever video, was me getting pissed off about, like, all the fucking fouls. And I tried to, like, give my reasoning for how I would fix it. All those videos still on the channel, by the way. But it was only like I made that video maybe a year and a bit ago. See, Ismail's probably landed some of the better shots on the feet this round, especially some body work, but Padilla is pressuring him a lot here. I haven't been watching the fight super closely. I was reading a lot of what you guys are saying here. Yeah, because Voice of Reason said they're definitely on purpose, and every sport, most fouls are probably purposeful. And then he says, even in something like soccer, I played defense, so often shove the guy across the pitch, yeah. Well, that's why there's the whole flopping thing in soccer, because it's like, You can get a rewarded for faking things, you know, or like going for something. Oh, he fell off. Nice uppercut for Ismail here. Oh, what? Would you guys give that round to Ismail? I think he landed probably the better shots of the round overall. And Voice of Reason says that was a good round, yeah. It was an exciting round. Probably for Bonfim, yeah. Dude, I'm so happy because I'm getting like the stream seems like it's like finally at how do you say, like it's almost close to live right now, like the latency of it. So I'm very happy because sometimes there's been delay and stuff. So all right. I'm gonna start the fight clock in a second. All right, I'm starting it. Nice low calf kick for Padilla there. Jesus. As long as Ismail goes forward, he looks better in the striking. By far. He can't let Padilla back him up because Padilla looks really good. Man, these low calf kicks are doing work on Ismail here. Oh, nice body shots, and then finds a right hand over the guard of Padilla. I thought it rocked him for a second there, but oh, nice knee for Ismail, man. Holy fuck. Jesus. Man, Padilla's pressuring Ismail back now. Ismail's trying to come forward, trying to like avoid these calf kicks as well. The other Bonfim brother is watching Ismail here. Nice elbow for Padilla. Step in elbow there. You gotta go forward, Ismail. Oh, nice body shots. Dude, those are fucking so vicious, man. Nice try with the spinning elbow for Ismail. He's looking good. He's looking a lot better than I thought he would look because I thought he would look like absolute fucking shit after that weigh-in. Nice left hand. Oh my god. Step in, like, throws it down fucking elbow downwards, like down elbow. See that a lot in Muay Thai and stuff, but... Oh, nice shots from Ismail. Padilla's definitely working, like, the legs a lot more. Ismail's, like, working the head and the body a lot more. Oh, what a combo from Ismail, man. Was that really low? I thought he fucking ripped the body there. I think someone's... With two minutes left in the second round, I feel like someone's going to get fucking finished, I'll be honest. There's just so much pressure. Like, someone's bound to get caught. I like Padilla pressuring forward. Like, if you're picking Padilla, I like the forward pressure. What a knee up the middle there. I think that's a welt on his forehead from that. I think he's hurt, guys. He shoots a takedown for Padilla. This could be huge for Ismail if he gets this takedown. Oh my god. Padilla's going for a finish here. Ismail looks like he's giving up almost. We've got a minute left. He's trying to go for like a heel hook. If this was Volta Walker, he would have got that shit. Oh, he's given up. Ismail's done. You don't do that shit off your back if you're not done, dude. That was a fantastic elbow to the side of the head of Ismail there. He's done. Chris Padilla's going to win this. Man, if I could have changed my pick after seeing that weigh-in, I would have done it, man. Great stuff from Chris Padilla there. It was honestly a close fight. It was a close fight up until then, but he broke him moving forward. Like, he looked way better moving forward against Ismail there. But that was a great elbow, and he landed a very, very nice elbow on the ground as well. But he was done. And Voice of Reason said, yeah, he just laid down and died pretty much, dude. Nice job, Triple T. Congratulations, dude. Oh, man. Some of these ground and pound strikes, he should have stepped in a lot earlier. I have rough main cards, man. I will say this though, guys. I will say this. If either Randy Brown or Muslim Salikov wins their fight, I'm pretty certain I'm up money for this card. Period, right? But if they both lose, oh my god, it's not going to be good. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, I was highlighting them before, like, as I was about to come on stream, but I've got the Joseph Morales one here. And then that's the one to not start round 3, so. Oh, well, I guess if they just go inside the distance, but. Man, congrats to Chris Padilla. He looked good. Let's go. That's not a good sign for his brother. It's like a psychological thing, yeah. Well, last time, it was, I think, who was it? It was Kaya Baralho and Amavov, right? And then before that, like, Saint Denis was versing Mauricio Rufy. And then Rufy lost, and both of them. It usually ends up coming in bunches, you know? Padilla gets a finish. Not only does he get a finish, he gets 30% more money as well from someone who probably earns more than him. $30% more money from a fighter purse. And the guy missed weight as well. Dude, crazy. Crazy stuff. Let's get this man some money, boys. Dude, he's definitely gonna get it. Triple T says I also have Salikov money line and then sprinkled on Salikov KO. Yeah, I think I might have something on Salikov KO potentially. Like I always fucking forget like extra bets that I put on afterwards. But if I don't, I will put something on that because it's just crazy. It's such an even like random fight. I believe Salikov's been dropping ever since. I think I got him like two at 262, which is about plus 162, I believe it was. If I can't, maybe I'm fucking wrong, but I believe I got him at like that odds, and now he's like getting closer and closer to like plus 110 and stuff. So I don't know what his odds are right now, but dude, this hype. Dude, you guys don't know how happy I am to have this new headset instead of my old headset. Like I can just move back and shit, just like do whatever, and not care about anything, you know. By the way, if you don't see behind me, I've got just a chair there, you know. So like if I ever wanted to like sit back and watch something, I could in this chair, but I don't know like I don't know like I ever really use it besides just sitting down and watching stuff on my phone, but Matt, look at this. I'm gonna sit in this chair, guys. We'll wait for the next fight. Dude, it feels weird. Like I can sort of see myself from really far away here, but dude, listening to JDM as well. That's why I'm saying these headphones are so good because I can just like sit back and not care about nothing, you know? But I do I do really like them. Triple C said, need a recline on that chair, nice headphones. Yeah, dude, that I can recline the chair. It's like it's a full on recliner. Ugh. If you guys want to know the story behind that chair, this chair like here, give me a second. This chair here, um, uh, basically, my grandfather passed away a while ago, a long while ago now. It was about 6 years ago, right? And I used to live with my grandparents for many years, throughout my life when I was a kid, and they were selling their house like not might have been like around not even a year ago, and they were like, "Oh, are you gonna take anything?" Because they're gonna just get rid of a bunch of stuff, and like this was the chair that he used all the time. And I was like, fuck, I love that chair, you know? So I was like, I'm not going to let them throw it out, you know? So it's such a good chair, dude. I'm not going to just like get rid of it. Plus, he used to sit in this chair all the time. So if you guys want like a bit of background story there. And then Triple T says, that's a nice grab, especially because it's from a family. Yeah, dude. I wasn't gonna let him throw it out. Like it's too. I like it too much. Dude, this is gonna be such a good fight. 18 fight win streak versus 15 fight win streak. Listen, I'll be honest. I'm sad we didn't get Tapuria Islam because that was a great fight that we've missed out on for sure, right? But man, like having Jack versus Islam is just insane to me. Like I love that fight. Triple T says, I think I have to go JDM. I can't get out of my head Islam running from a Volk in round 5, yeah. And JDM is a big man, size will matter. I think so. I think it's gonna play a bigger factor than people think. I think they're just like, okay, Islam's just gonna go out there and like destroy him with the grappling, take him down to the ground. But if he doesn't, you got to think if he can't do it in the first round, second round, and you watch how he fought against like a Dustin Poirier, and Dustin Poirier was starting to stuff takedowns, and you know what I mean. The only thing that stresses me out is the fact that I do think Jack can get taken down decently. Like he's got good. I'm not saying decently like easy or anything, but I feel like it's going to be guaranteed that he's going to get down in the first round. That's what I'm worried about. But he's working with Craig Jones. He does a lot of scrambles. He's a decent submission artist himself, but like Islam's Das, like that's such a big worry with how he snaps it up when people get up from the ground. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Stresses me out. You guys gonna go with Armin versus Dan Hooker soon? Oh my god. I still can't believe he knocked out Carlos Leal like that. Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I need this. Dude, I'm gonna say it right now. Like, I'm gonna say it right now. If Muslim wins this fight, I'm gonna fucking be so ecstatic. It's not even funny. Nervous, man. Nervous. Plus, I need to go to the bathroom as well. I can't now. I can't at this point, go to the bathroom. Um, Triple T says, "How's the new job? May I ask what it is?" Oh, no, that's fine, dude. Basically, like to explain a few things is I've worked a long time with other things. So like I was a tennis coach for like around 6 years. So I played tennis when I was younger. I was a tennis coach. And then I've also done like some stuff for like the family business as well, which is they do trade work, like concreting and stuff. But I finished like studies and I wanted to get into like helping people in rehabilitation. So I've been working as an AHA now, and I've got another job it's like it's like a different title, but it's similar work, right? But it's basically like if you don't know what that is, it's the name is Allied Health Assistant, and so basically all I do is I talk with different allied health professionals. Could be like physios, exercise physiologists, speech therapists, like any allied health professional like that's trying to like help people with certain issues, and then I will go be with the client and I will take them through their program. And the new job has started, but I need to get my full-on schedule. I'm still waiting for it, honestly. Like I've been in talks with them. I've been planning everything. I had to do like some training and stuff, but it's just been taking forever. So I thought I would fill you in there, since you asked, but that's pretty much what I do for work. I just help people in rehabilitation right now. And I prefer it over doing any like trade work, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm starting the clock. And Voice of Reason says Muslim by old kick. I agree. I reckon he lands a hook. I reckon he lands a hook. or he gets hooked himself. That sounds cool. So rehabilitation from surgery or injury. Yeah, when I was doing placement and everything. I don't want to. I feel like there's something scrappy's happening. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second because I need Bosom to win this fight so bad. Oh my god. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. Oh my god. They're scrapping. This is going to be ending round 1. 100% ending round 1. Oh, nice high kick from Urs Medic. Nice body teep. Oh, he's rocked Muslim already. No! 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 Just hurts him with the left, man. Should have just put something on like that. How do you say, like, for the fight to end? You know, like in the first. Oh wait, I did. One of the bets was this one, I believe. So I've got the Salikov Medic fight to start round 3. No, but could have been even earlier, honestly. Ah, far out, man. So sad. And then Voice of Reason says, "Damn unlucky, yeah, dude." Sad, and like it was such a good value as well. I got him at 162 plus 162, and then he went down to like plus 110. So, but fucking hell, just couldn't get the dub. And then Triple T says, "Sounds cool." Yeah, so rehabilitation from surgeries and injuries. Yeah, I was about to explain like early on, like I was when I did some work at a hospital. We were just like constantly being with people that were doing like how do you say, like knee replacements, you know, like knee replacements and hip replacements. So I was just like helping people with the recovery process. Like I would go in like every single day and we just do like certain exercises I have to take them through every day and then have them walk around different equipment that they might have to use, you know. And then Voice of Reason says, so you'll have med techs in Australia. Do you work with them then? Med techs. Maybe I'm correct. I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to look it up. Med techs. Med techs. Okay, med tech. Short for application. I guess that's what it sort of is, but I'm not sure if it's the exact same thing. Mostly just work in a team, like usually whatever team that is working with the clients. So then like you would go in and say like, oh, I'm a part of like this physio team, you know, that's coming in if I'm helping them with their rehabilitation after surgery or something. Yeah, so Voice of Reason says, yeah, you might call the job something else. For us, it's like AHA work, which is just allied health work. So I'm not sure what it is, like if it's different in America, because I wasn't sure about that, what the name is. Triple T says, I think it's more like physical therapist. Yeah. There's just random titles on it. Like I said, like the job that I just started, there's a different title on it, but it's like similar work. So I think it depends, you know. And then Voice Reason says, yeah, they specialize in administering medication. Nah. Let's see, I wouldn't give any medication or anything. It's specifically like exercise or therapy based. Like it has to be some specific program that I can conduct. Like I'm qualified to do those different programs, but yeah, it'd just be like I would need to like coordinate it. You know, I'm thinking of doing potentially down the line some further study because I would like to be someone who's creating those programs. I've done a bit of study and everything on that. but I would need to do like a master's and everything. And then voiceover says, "Very cool. My mom is like the fake fake version of that. She's a chiropractor." Don't worry, I will say this, like, so many people, like, I would say physios and stuff, man, they talk bad about chiros, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been around like a few, and they talk bad about it. I think it's because, yeah, because they don't believe in it. Like you said, it's like some people just say it's like fake stuff. But listen, I don't mind getting my back cracked and my neck cracked every now and again. I can do it. I'll do it right now. And then voice of reason says, "Yeah, I was just wondering because my girlfriend is a med tech. That's why." Okay. Yeah, it's just slightly different. I would never be able to give medication and stuff like that. Maybe if I was working in the hospital, I could like ask about certain things, but I would need to relay that with a nurse at the time. I wouldn't be able to like do anything myself because it's not in my like, how do you say? It's not what I'm qualified to do. And then Voice of Reason says, living around it my whole life, I think some aspects are real and then some aren't, but I have seen her give some people real relief and help them out with chronic pain, and she did go for at least 2 years. Yeah. Yeah. In the end, if she's helping, man, can't be fake, you know what I mean? Um, oh, but people who act like, the chiro work, yeah, can fix things that you need medication for, yeah, or something like that are nuts, and there are many things that won't fix for sure, yeah. I do try to say, I think, like, with the chiro work, right? I know this is like a lot different. This is funny because this is a lot of a different stream, for, obviously, for MMA stream, but I think the chiro work, it's like there's certain things that help and relieve pain and like pressure, like in momentarily, and like it's not permanent, you know what I mean? Like you'll have to keep coming back for some relief and it can give you that, but even medication won't, like, obviously some people, like, there's certain medications that you got to take like all the time, whatever, but even medication, a lot of medications aren't a certain fix. Usually there's a problem that needs to be fixed before that. You know what I mean? It's like you could take stuff like a high, like, let's say, like the blood pressure medication or something. Like, let's say you got high blood pressure, but there's probably other things that would help you with that besides just taking medication. You know what I mean? So then they would recommend, oh, maybe we should like eat more healthy, certain things like to drop, like, obviously not as much like salt, or um maybe like, exercising a bit more, not being as sedentary, you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that can help besides the medication in a lot of cases. Obviously, I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just saying, like, I can agree with what you were saying about that, where like people can't treat it as like a permanent fix. It's there for pain relief and like a pressure release. Um, and then Voice of Reason says, but yeah, sure. For instance, I have seen her help people who have had acrobatics injuries and the neck pain, and she cracks my neck, and it is temporary relief, but comes back within the day. And I don't know anything about the medical proof aspect. Yeah, it's basically, if no one knows what it is, like all it is just like there's like little bubbles in the joints and stuff, right? That have got like air or like gas in them. And then when you're cracking them, like if you make a cracking sound, I can't do it now. I can't do it, right? But if you make a crack, all it is like you shifting it slightly, and then that air is releasing, and then that air sometimes creates pressure in those joints, makes it feel tight and everything. But when you release it, it is causes that feeling of the relief and like pressure not building up as much anymore. So there's not really like anything major behind it, but like for some people, like the adjustment makes the relief is just insane because there's so much pressure there, right? So So it does help out. Like, oh, dude, like my back, like I love like whenever I go and I get my back cracked or something like that. Oh, dude, it's like my favorite thing. It's specifically my back, like my upper back. Oh my god. Um, Triple T says, oh yeah, does your access to UFC fights change in 2026? Probably, yeah, because it's going to be the Paramount deal, right? Oh man, like, listen, I've got a VPN already, so if anything happens, I'll be going in for that because I'm not missing out on like pay-per-views or anything like that. And I don't want to have to go to like a sports bar to watch it only, but um sorry, Voice of Reason says I think it's the same for people outside the US. Yeah. Oh, I think it's the same access for people outside the US. Oh, okay. Only US is getting the change that I know of. Oh. Dude, this sucks. Sucks, dude. I'm gonna see what the VPN does with like the membership and stuff like that, but it's so significant though. It's so much money saved. Do you know what I mean? Because pay-per-views here cost like around, I think it's between $60 to $80. I'm pretty sure it was like, I just paid for the last one. I believe it was like $60. So it's a lot of money like to be spending every single time, like every like 2-3 weeks or whatever. Like when the well, pay-per-views like once a month, but it's a decent amount. So if there's a way to not pay for pay-per-views anymore, I would take it. All right, we're going to need Randy Brown to win this because we've got a decent chunk of change on Randy Brown. And we just lost a decent chunk of change on Muslim Salikov, so. I'm sorry, I've still got Muslim Salikov on the screen with Uros Medic. We're gonna skip that. We're gonna go to fighters. We're gonna go. Wait, what happened here? No. There we go. I can fix this if I just click that. And then go like this. There we go. Oh, hope you guys are having a good day today. So far, I'm just keen to watch the card. Then I'm gonna do some stuff after. But I like early cards, honestly. Like, if you guys don't know what time it is for me, it's like 12:30. It's almost lunchtime. You know, it's 12:30. It's not even 1 yet. I like when cards are around this time. It's perfect for me. Woo! Dude, look at this main card so far. Terrible, man. But pretty much almost perfect on the prelims besides Ricky Simone. And then it's like CLD wins, Chris Padilla wins, Uros Medic wins. Now if Joseph Morales loses, and then we got Randy Brown loses, oh my god, it'd be the worst fucking main card of all time. But I've done so well in the prelims, so It wouldn't be like my worst card ever, but I really need Randy Brown to pull it off. I think if I fix this, right, I go here. That, give me a second. You know what I'll do, guys? You can see, obviously, my overlay here. But I'll go here, and then I'll go bang, all right? There we go. So we need that submission. This is gone, this bet, so we're going to do that. Or this. And then this is gone. So sad. All right. So these are the remaining bets that we have. So sad. We need Randy Brown to win. If Randy Brown wins, it makes my night. It makes my night. Makes my day, you know? But let's have a look. Let me see. Before the fight starts, fight's starting in a second, guys. But 2 units, 2, 2. So that's about 6, then 7. So we've made about probably almost 7.5. So we need 2.5 just to come back a little bit. So if Morales wins inside a round and a half, it'd be good for me. With a submission, he needs to get the sub. Could get a KO, but I just think a lot of people, similar to what's it called? They like to snatch up a sub after they get rock a guy or something, you know? Then Voice of Reason says, I believe in Brown. Me too, man. I hope he wins. Man, Keith is looking skinny, man. I hope he's alright. Alright, they're starting. Voice of Reason says, man, I keep rooting for Schnell to pick up the underdog win. Imagine that. Yeah, dude, it would fucking destroy my main card so far. But sometimes you root for the underdogs, you know what I mean? Because it's they're getting doubted, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of guys in the post-fight interview are saying, fucking, I was a +2, I was, plus 200, plus fucking 150 or something. Oh, he gets taken down by Schnell. But he looks like he's reversing Schnell here already. Oh, but he's coming out of the bottom. Oh, it trips him. Gets him down. Dude, that's just so impressive, man. That's so impressive. Voice of Reason says, I don't think Morales has a high ceiling. At flyweight, I'm not sure, yeah. For sure. And then says, Voice says, yeah, I do. So much I can be rooting for one guy going into the fight and then start rooting for the other guy because he's getting beat up too bad. Yeah, dude. And he's not quitting and stuff, especially when you see fights similar to when Mateus Rebecki fights, a lot of his fights, you're just fuck it, you want to root for that guy. Ludovic Klein was beating him the whole time, and then he gets on top and he starts fucking going crazy in the 3rd round. I understand the feeling. He's trying to look like he's isolating the arm here, but nice elbow. He's got 3 minutes to work here. He's trying to get a Kimura here. He's almost got it. What happened here? He like jumped off. He's in sort of like a crucifix or something. Not really, but he's almost. What's going on here? I don't even know what this position's called, guys. I'm not gonna fucking act like I know it. Looks like it looks like the crucifix on the opposite side. Like he's trying to isolate the arm and then isolate the other arm, but it's not really like he could get much from here besides control or like some damage. Looks like he's trying to isolate a guillotine here. Oh, he's got it! He's got it! He taps! I got it! I got the bet! Oh! Submission first round! Triple T, wow, we won. Yes, dude. Let's go! I had it specifically by submission as well. Oh my god. Voice Reason says, nah, nice wins, bro. That's what's up, dude. Holy shit. It was not only, but the reason why he looks so impressive to me is because he initially got taken down, reversed it off a trip, right? Overtook him, and then he pretty much controlled him the entire time. Looked like he was going to go for like some sort of Kimura there. And then ends up taking like this, I don't even know what this position's called, like a fucking reverse crucifix. And then ends up jumping the guillotine immediately. Dude, some dudes can just get it. Like you see so many guys fail the guillotine, but some guys have just got it. You know what I mean? Voice Reason says, I've seen enough, give him Pantoja. Yeah, man. Very impressive. But in the end, Matt Schnell's lost a lot of fights by finish. And even by finish early, so... There's no... I wonder who his next opponent's going to be. And by the way, in the Pantoja versus Van fight, I think I'm going to go with Van. I'm assuming he's going to be an underdog, like a big underdog. But I fucking just... I can't... I really feel like going with Van. I've been so hype on Van for so long. The only thing is that if he gets his back taken at all somehow, I think he's just going to be fucked immediately. I could see him getting submitted early if he gets his back taken whatsoever. But his takedown defense has just been so good, and if he stuffs a lot of stuff from Pantoja, he's just going to beat the fucking shit out of him. Like, so much he's going to beat the shit out of him. I know Pantoja's so durable, but he's just going to take such a beating. But in the end, it's so tough because it's like Pantoja's not one to get knocked out by many guys, so... And he's going to keep pushing forward on Van the whole time. It's so tough. Alright. We're going to fix this, guys. We got Joseph Morales to win by submission in under 1.5 rounds. So we're going to put that as a green there, which is good. But if we calculate all that there on screen, give me a second. I'll do that right now for you guys. I'm going to calculate that for you guys right now. So I'm pretty sure we're losing still, but we're on a comeback. 209, and then 210, and then I should have put 2 units on Jamal Emers. I regret that, but yeah, I've got, it's 944, guys. 9 units, like 9.44. So that means we're down about like a unit, 1.3 units. So it's all like, this would be a massive win on Roundy Brown here. Maybe you should go inside the distance or something. Triple T says, okay, I broke even with 2 bets left to go on Brown. I see, yeah. Very impressive, though. Bonfim early or Brown late? The Bum Brothers. I see, dude. Dude, sorry, I'm listening to like Joseph Morales really wants a Sacramento card, is what I'm seeing. Crazy stuff. All right, we still need. Let's see how we go here. Keen for this. Triple T said you should sell the fight companion on the betting video as well. Ah, yeah, I didn't do it. That's right. Nah, you're right though. I just remembered, like, I was like, oh man, I forgot to put it in there. I knew I put it in the prediction video after you said it as well. But yeah, you're right. I will try to add it to both. Just as a reminder for people to come join and stuff. Oh. But I appreciate that. I really want to get this Discord out of the way. I'm gonna work on it. But I want to see if I can get out this UFC 3, what is it? UFC 322 now? Is that right? It is what it is? 322. Yeah. I'll get this prediction video out of the way early, and then I'll see if I can finalize that potentially by the end of the week. Not this week, obviously, next week, but. Triple T says, have you started 322 research? I've started it a little bit, but I would be lying if I said like I've written like a bunch of information down on my script besides like obviously I had my early predictions, and I'm not disagreeing with anything from my early predictions, so it's going to be quite similar in at least those three fights. But you know what? If you want a bit of an outline, right, I'll check the card because I write like some early notes. Give me a second. So I'll tell you. The one of the fights that I was very unsure about was with Sean Brady and Michael Morales. So I have to think about that more carefully. That was one fight that I was like, okay, there's definitely, I'm leaving that late. I'll be honest. I know for sure I'm picking Malcolm Wellmaker. Like, I can't doubt him, like, at this point. I just worry still about his grappling defense, but... And then, like, Bo Nickel's going to need to prove himself here. I think initially I wanted to put down Bo Nickel, but I need to see the odds. Like, I don't know. I think is Rodolfo Vieira, like, going to be an underdog? I think if he's an underdog, I might pick him, honestly. And then Gregory Rodriguez. I'm just looking here at, like, on early stuff. I'm going to need to do research, man. More research. But initial lean would probably be maybe like the with Sean Brady and Michael Morales, I can't even say. I'm gonna save that, I think, but it's definitely JDM, Valentina Shevchenko, Carlos Prates is the initial lean there for me. At least those three fights. Then probably gonna go with Gregory Rodriguez over Roman Kopylov. Malcolm Wellmaker, I'm gonna pick. I don't know if I'm picking Tracy Cortez to beat Aaron Blanchfield, I'll tell you that, but I'll need to see. Oh, man. And then I'm going to pick Kyle Dawkins after seeing him KO fucking Michelle Pereira. I'm going to pick him to beat Gerald Meerschaert, almost certainly. And then you'll pick Sursakayev, I think, overall. I'm assuming he's going to be a decent favorite over Eric Makotoko. Ah, man. So many good fights on this card. So many good fights. But if you're still there, Triple T, I'm going to try to get this video out by Tuesday for me. So that would be Monday for you guys. Monday at like probably 2, 3 p.m. for you guys. But it would be like Tuesday, like 6 a.m. for me or something. I'll schedule the video to come out. Oh, cool, yeah. I just want to get these videos out so early. It's just been, I think I mentioned it in my, how do you say it? Like, my community posts. Like, I made a community post just saying that it's just been a rougher week. And it's true, it's just been a rougher week. There's so many things that's happened, you know, so, I couldn't take care of a few things, you know. I couldn't do my video either, so this week I'm hoping like everything's okay. Then we can get this video out early. I'll tell you this as well, by the way. There's this video that I've been wanting to make for ages because someone actually asked me to make this video, right? And Triple T says, why is Benoit fighting Dariush? I have no idea. I don't know. I think it's because Dariush is coming off the Moicano win, I guess, and then Benoit's been pretty active, but I don't know. They fucking hate him. They hate Benoit. Yeah, it's true. No, they're not Benoit. They hate Beneil, is what I'm trying to say. They hate Beneil. I think it's just going to be a first round finish, right? First round KO. It has to be. Because the pressure that he's going to put on Beneil, unless Beneil catches him or something on the off rip, there's no way he's going to withstand it. And he's so physical in that first round. We'll suss it out. I've got a lot of early leans already, and I've been doing a bit of like I've been watching some fights, but not enough to where I would say I've started doing a bunch of research on it. I just rewatched Bilal versus JDM again, like just the other day, so I could get prepped for it and everything, and then. But we'll see. If you guys saw like the weigh-in as well, Randy Brown's so tall. Like
He's considerably taller than Bonfim here. At least I'm not getting like main card reverse sweeped right now. You know what I mean? After the Morales one, that's all I can be happy about here. I know I'm not saying much right now, but I'm just nervous because I already lost the Muslim Salikov one, but we need this to be a big win as well. Been so close recently, just breaking even, just losing like tiny bit. I won a decent amount on the UFC 321 card, but it'd be nice to like win again instead of just like break even and or getting close. Woo! Let's go. Look at that fucking size and reach advantage, man. Can the bigger guy win? Taylor Kim says Brown time, man. Let's go. I need him to win bad here. I'm not gonna lie. If he wins this fight, I get 5 units. Immediate 5 units of profit. Hope you're doing well, Taylor Kim, by the way. Alright, fight starting in a second. Unpopular opinion, I like this dude. Whoever this guy is, I always forget his name. This commentator that steps in, not commentator, the announcer that steps in for Bruce Buffer a lot of the time. I've seen a lot of shit announcers, I'll be honest. Voice Reason says, bro, BSD Dariush is such a banger. I still think probably first round BSD, because I assume he's just going to pressure like crazy, but I think someone's going to get finished for sure. Triple T says, rude boy, let's go. Oh, Joy Martinez, that's right. I'm bad with names, man. I always seem to forget names. Woo! Oh my god. Holy fuck. Alright, staring him down. Let's go. Alright. This is it. I'm going to start the fight clock in a second. Voice Reason says, I've seen everyone saying that BSD has only ever knocked out one guy from the hands, and it was complete can. I've got my boy Dariush, the Silver Fox. Listen, I'll never say it's any pick's a bad pick, so... I want to see what the odds will be, though, for the fight. Right, fight is on. I think under 3.5 rounds, potentially, for this fight. Gabriel's going to have to work his grappling here. I'm going to be fucking so sad if he somehow wraps his hands around Randy Brown in this fight. Nice low calf kick for Bonfim. Oh my god, he teeped him to the face right there. Dude. Nice low calf kick for Gabriel Bonfim there. Again as well, he's peppering the calf of Randy Brown. It's very important to restrict that movement. Oh my god, he tried to check that though. Nice body shot. He has not even tried to shoot a takedown. He's been peppering the leg of Randy Brown here. Dude, he's fucking peppering that leg of Randy Brown, man. I'm getting so nervous. Nice jabs from Bonfim. He's looking very good in this round. He's peppering that leg of Randy Brown. They're scrapping. Bonfim tries to go for the knee up the middle. Oh man, Bonfim's looking really good in this round. That was a better check, I think, from Randy Brown, but you could tell it's affecting him already. Dude, he's just peppering that leg. Stop hitting the leg, man. Stop hitting the leg. Oh, man, what a high kick for Bonfim. Randy Brown just eats it, man. He fucking just acts like nothing happened. Dude. He's peppering the fuck out of Randy Brown's leg, man. I'm so sad. Oh, he goes for an inside leg kick as well. Fuck. $40 left in the round. He's just timing it so well. Nice 1-1-2 from Randy Brown there. Randy Brown has got to find something, man. Oh, what a fucking... Did he get eye poked? There's no way, right? I hate this. Always gets stopped by some fucking eye pokes and shit. Oh yeah, Voice of Reason says, here's my logic. Moicano held down BSD and tenderized him. And I think if Moicano can do it, Dariush can for sure. He can hold him even if he doesn't commit to ground and pound. It's true. I know what you mean. And in the end, Benil did get top control over like even someone like Charles Oliveira, and he was like in his guard the whole time as well. So I can understand that. It's alright, man. These are all initial leans anyway from me. Like, BSD is just an initial lean, so... Once I do some research, like, you never know. I still think, like, I'm just thinking back of another fight that I remember watching not long ago as well, but... Still think I'll probably lean towards BSD, but I need to see. Dude, I'm so fucking sad, man. He's got fucking his leg chewed up. Sorry if I'm distracted, but he's getting his leg fucking destroyed right now. Alright, second round starting. Come on, Randy Brown. He hasn't even shot a takedown, Randy Brown. Oh, good scrap from the boys. Very clear first round to Bonfim, by the way. What I'll do is I'll put like this little... Oh, well, you guys can't see it. I'll put that little mark there. Oh, no. Did I just delete them both? Didn't mean that. Bang. Oh, nice right hand from Bonfim, man. Oh my god! He just kicked the leg twice! Whoa! He's kicked it twice! The reason why I react like that, he kicked him off to the side and then kicked the calf fully as well the second time. Oh, dear God. He just knocked out Randy Brown with the fucking knee! No! 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 Why? Oh! Dude! Fuck! Man. I said under 3.5, man. She's fucking done, man. I can see it from here. Fuck. Oh, dude. Bonfim didn't even grapple, didn't even shoot one takedown. Nah, I'm fine. I agree with the stoppage. I'm not upset with that at all. I'm not upset with that at all. Yeah. Voice of Reason says, I agree with the stoppage as well. Dom wants to see blood in there. I think he just keeps thinking back of his stoppage. You know what I mean? When did he get stopped? It was against... this was his stoppage when he got stopped and he was talking about Keith Peterson the whole time. It was against Henry Cejudo, right? So he keeps talking about the stoppage and then he's like, they should always give him fucking time, but... It was such a vicious knee. It looked like he was done there. Fuck, man. Triple T says, it's close. Have a good day and a good night. Good night, dude. I hope you have a good rest of your... I assume it's a night for you, so... rest of your night. It's still daytime for me, so... Man, fuck, dude. So close, though. So we just ended up losing, like, about a unit. Like, after putting together about... We almost bet 11 units on this card, and I think we went down like 1 unit, I think, which is pretty sad, but it is what it is. Voice of Reason says, yes, peace out. Your good stream. Keep up the good work and stay safe. Thanks, dude. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone who's watching. I appreciate you for joining. So thank you for your time. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. I'll post the next video sometime soon. So catch you guys.